Hey guys, Jamie here with Journey North. Just got back, took a little trip to one of my favorite picking spots, an antique store in northwest Wisconsin, Amory, Wisconsin, Acme Junk Company. I brought you there one time, probably about a year ago, did a quick run through, just a little bit of filming. I kind of walked through the entire thing with the camera this time. I'll talk through it as I go, um, and when I'm done, I'll show you some of the things I picked out. I was really happy with what I found. Going in there, I set a limit of $100, and I didn't stick to that at all. I actually spent like 200. But three of the things are things I can double my money on if I decide to sell them. But if you want to see right to the end, skip on through, or else I got 15 minutes or so of showing you all sorts of stuff. Great place. Um, I was like a kid in a candy store. Let's check it out. Thanks, guys. The front entrance was blocked off. They have a wonderful front display, window display, nice big signs all lit up. But they're redoing Main Street in the town, and the sidewalks are all tore off and just caution tape around it. So I couldn't get to that, unfortunately. So we came in the back door. Right as we get in the back door, we got this little tool section. A lot of bits and braces, drill bits. A lot of old wrenches that came in the toolkits of tractors and cars. Ford wrenches, stuff like that. And a lot of bits and pieces that even I can't identify, and they're not named on the tags of what they are either. So I spent a lot of time just trying to figure out what stuff is. I found a lot of neat stuff, some old screwdrivers, some hammers. There was a few planes starting out. And I kept going around the corner, and they got this nice little different oil cans on this wall. I didn't. I looked for some of you chainsaw collectors to see if there's anything there. Last time I was there was some McCulloch oil cans that were probably cheap where I should have bought them. They weren't there this time. But just a nice collection, all for sale. I collect too many things, so I'm not. I like looking at it, but I was not a buyer of any of this. Old copper soldering irons right there. Them are pretty collectible too. I think that's a window sash plane. A little bit of old fishing stuff there. That's kind of cool to look at as well. This old panel gauge cutter was really big and massive, and I really liked it. I just don't know if I would ever use it, and it takes up a lot of space. Just a cool piece. That was a nice user-built small marking gauge. They had a pile of these there. I have a bunch already, and I was looking for a mortise one, which they didn't have. Old milk scale. Find quite a bit of farming stuff. We're in a heart of farm country here in Wisconsin. A lot of signs. Some old pulleys and draft horse gear. Some of it's all mixed together because there's different vendors that sell stuff here. Little Stanley 199 knives. I love them. This old head was here last time I was there. It's a Man Edge Tool Company. And I flip-flopped on buying this a few times, but there's nothing really special about it. But I know I could have threw it on eBay and made a few bucks on it, but I just didn't think it was worth the hassle. Milk cans, a staple of Wisconsin living. Every farm had them old ones growing up, and they were just all over the place. Just like some of the old pulleys and stuff too for the logging around the area. Look at that bit and brace. I thought that one was really neat. Early 1800s, late 1700s, somewhere in there. Gorgeous little piece. There's another Stanley 45. That's not the one that I was looking for. Is this little beat up. Of course, you got to have the Tonka collection. My grandfather collected the old metal Tonka trucks. I think them are cool as well. Now they're just made of super cheap and plastic. A few of them Tonka trucks I've never even seen before. It's kind of neat to see them. They've been around, for 50, 60 years. And I keep finding new ones I never know they made. There's a lot of stuff in here. Find new stuff every time I'm here. Old typewriters. I don't know who buys them. Maybe writers collect them. I'm not sure, but they're cool. This one here is getting more into the antique decor items. Like a beer sign. I mean, you got to have an old beer sign for the man cave, right? This cabinet had letters and numbers in there for printing press. And I just love this old thing. It's been here for years. If the drawers were bigger, I think it would be a little nicer to have in your shop. But I still think it's just so cool. Look at this contraption. I'm not quite sure what that even was. I think some guy smoked a little weed one day and was like, you know what? I'm going to make this into a lamp. And just took a bunch of random parts. But it's awesome. Well done, sir. Bingo. Here's the front entrance, and there's some axes lined up in there, but they had it all blocked off. They're overpriced and you kind of beat up usually. But I was gonna get some footage of it, but there's metal signs in front, so we missed out on that. Oh my God! Look at that, a Sheffield brace. That black wood, maybe ebony or something like that, with brass accents. Just late 1700s, early 1800s. Awesome. Just some more decor items in here for a man cave or a house. Or they got a bunch of those cast iron legs like you just seen on the floor. They're quite a pile of them. They're not that expensive. A guy could make some sweet, sweet tables out of them. My grandfather always kept them and would mount big chunks of wood on them for shop tables. There's some more, just some small ones they made. They mount that chunk of wood on top and they ask about 5 times what they want for just the legs. So Karen can have, a rustic piece of decor in her fancy townhouse. This here's a cool wall. Could have spent a bunch of money on some different cast iron on that. But I had a little cast iron collection at one time, and I always used the same pan over and over again. So I kind of whittled down to the bare essentials on that. This area here is not my thing at all. A lot of knickknacks. And china and shot glasses and beer glasses. And some touristy type stuff. Let's head downstairs, see what's going on. This here is all small individual vendors. Each have their own little cubby. And it's a mixture of clothing, knickknacks, tools, kitchen items. But this place doesn't keep real ratty stuff. It's nice, clean stuff in this joint. That's what I really like about it. Some nice live edged benches and stuff somebody made there. There's real nice craftsmanship on it. At this point, when I'm in the basement, I'm thinking, God, this is just a bust down here. There's nothing I want. Luckily, there's a new vendor that set up shop in the corner that has some awesome stuff that we're about to see. But I was just about ready just to turn the camera off and buzz through. Whoa, whoa, what do we have there? Another little plane? I think that was maybe a Sergeant 78 Rabbit plane. Or a Craftsman, I can't remember which. I have 2 of them already, so I really don't need it. More knickknacks. These places really are just a time capsule, though. I mean, even for me, bringing back so many memories to the 80s from some of the stuff they got there, the different knickknacks and advertising items. But really, my jam, is the 1880s. We need to find something from that era. Let's see if we can find something to take home at this place. Oh, I think that's cool. The old spice tins. It's not Wisconsin without a beer can collection. And the toy tractor collection. This is classic Wisconsin stuff right here. Whoa, what do we have here? Did you see them planes on that bottom shelf? And some tools up there? It's looking promising. Oh, right there. A couple wood body planes. Some block planes. Multitude of colors. Mostly all number 4s and 5s. Hand planes there. I'm going to come back and look at them without the camera on, mind you. I'm just trying to get some footage for you guys. So I was interested in them, and I did go through all of them. Stay tuned till the end, and we'll see if I bought any of them. Whoa. The new vendor's hidden spot. And he's got some cool stuff. And from talking to the owner of this place, he's got about 10 times the amount at home yet. Old Liberty Bell transitionals. Look at all them transitional planes down there. That's great. Oh, what do we got there? Oh, I think that's an adjustable tongue and groove plane. Pretty old one. Marking gauges. None of them are mortise gauges. Holy smokes. Brass back. Saw with amazing handle. I better keep an eye on that. Ooh. That 45 looks in good shape. Stanley 45 combination plane. Ooh, and a nice price tag on it. Stay tuned to the end. I bet you'll see that a little bit closer up. Big old joiners. Transitional joiners. Anything else cool around this corner? Knickknacks. Sad day. At this point, I'm getting kind of antsy to go back and look at all them tools individually. Put the phone down and just inspect them and see if I can spend some of that cash that's in my wallet. So the one thing I don't like about this place is the owner. After dealing with him many times before, he's not big on bargaining. So I know that going in that I'm not going to be able to lower that price much, what the tag says, if at all. So I really look for good deals at this place. Stuff that I know what it sells for, know I'm getting a good deal. And some of the stuff, it doesn't matter if I'm getting a good deal. If it's worth it to me, that's what I pay. But generally, thrift shops, antique shops, pawn shops, all these places I bargain to the best of my ability. Where I don't bargain is if somebody is selling their personal art that they made. And I suggest you guys do the same. Don't bargain with them. They put their price on it because they know how much work they put into it. If you can't afford it, compliment them on it and move along. Don't offer them half of what it is just because they made it. But pawn shops, rip them suckers off as much as you can. These antique shops and thrift shops, they got a heck of a good markup on it as well. Get the best deal you can. And that is really the fun of it, is the haggling, bargaining, bartering. Do what you can do. This place is not big on any of that, unfortunately, but it's still a great place. All right, more knickknacks. Let's head out. I'll show you what I got. Cool place, wasn't it? I was there just for a couple hours, and I could have spent a full day in there easily. Would have spent a fair amount of money if I did. That's one reason I had to get the hell out of there. But let me show you some of the things I picked out. It was hard narrowing it down just to keep it somewhat within my price range. I found two things I was looking for, and the rest is all oddball stuff that I thought I got a good deal on. Might hold on to it, might sell it, we'll see. Let's go through some of it. This was just way underpriced. I didn't need it. Keen Cutter, 1903. Full silverware set in the original box. And it has a note with it on the bottom there. It says it was so-and-so's wedding present, June 1903. Just nice heavy, flatware. I've got some of this already, but I did just come across an auction where the empty keen cutter box sold for 25 bucks. And I paid less. I paid 20 bucks for the entire thing. It was just a last minute one that I decided to get. Just a real cool piece. The rest are tools. Let's take a look at some of them. First is this old, I haven't done any research on these tools yet, guys, but an old dovetail saw, brass back, not a chip on that handle. Let's see, it's got some names and stuff stamped on it. It was a user. Teeth are actually pretty damn good. It's gonna need sharpened, but just beautiful. Paid 40 bucks for it. Small vintage dovetail saws with amazing handles have been going for about double that. I'm gonna hold on to this though. Great piece. Got a couple old wood planes. Auburn Tool Company out of New York. I believe they were in business from, I'm just going to throw some numbers there. I haven't researched it, but like 1864 to 1890, 1894, somewhere in there. Both of these are the same. This one has an extra piece on it. Not sure if that was added afterwards or if it was meant, I doubt it was meant as a depth stop. But both are in just great condition. These sell anywhere from $8 to $20 for old wood planes. If you want new wood planes, they're around 100 to 200 bucks a piece. So if you can find good ones that are old in that price range, just a heck of a deal. These are both skew rabbet planes. Auburn Tool Company. Got another Auburn Tool Company one here. Got depth stop right here. This here's the knickers to cut both sides. Also a skew for doing a 5/8 dado. I can't wait to get these and tune them up and show you how they all work. I think this was $8 as well. I have a keen cutter transitional plane. Just an awesome shape. I haven't researched it all to see what the years are on it. But keen cutter, the transitional planes were late 1800s to 1930s, 1940s, maybe they even made them. And what it was, the old guys wanted wood planes. And Stanley Bailey, they were really switching to these new metal planes. So they kind of made this hybrid to kind of convert everyone over. You still got the nice wood body, but you got the more modern adjustments on them. And there's a lot of keen cutter guys out there that I know that in this shape I could easily double my money on this one as well. But I really want to use it. All right. This one here, no stamps on it, no nothing. Just a little tiny plane. And these are great. Casterman showed you how to use these on axe handles even. They were used in small box making, instrument making. Got this just as a user. I think it was $8. Just in very nice shape. Then I got a tool that I had no intentions of buying. They sell from $80 to $200 depending on the condition. This one was listed as $40. Nice condition, only has one cutter. However, I don't have one. Now I do. The Stanley 45 combination plane. Movable fence. Has roughly 45 cutters to do different profiles. Tongue and groove. It works the same as that. You can make a plow plane like the one I showed you. Tons of different profiles for making moldings. It doesn't do the job, in my opinion, as well as the wooden planes, the wooden plow planes, or you could make this a rabbet plane or a skew plane, dado plane. But these were very ornamental, still expensive, like I said. A lot of knobs and adjustments to figure out, but it's going to be fun to get it up and going, make a video of that. Acme Tool Company, Northwest Wisconsin. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll catch you on the next one. Take her easy.